The mission of Calvary Homes is to serve senior adults, to enhance their lives and all that we provide for them, and to glorify the Lord Jesus Christ and what we're doing as a community in serving our senior adults. This is their home, and we really feel it's important that they are treated with comfort and care.
We were married in 1959.
I spent 37 years with the American Missionary Fellowship. I interviewed all the new people, supervised 180 missionary families through the 9 regional directors. It kept it going full time.
We actually had a couple people that worked at the mission that ended up coming to Calvary.
We went to many of the retirement homes together, but by then we'd already centered on Calvary Homes. We found so many things here that fit for us.
There were a lot of missionaries here, there were a lot of pastors here, and a lot of Christian workers, so we just felt comfortable.
The transition went really smoothly for us. We're really content with being here, and there's a feeling of this is home.
Calvary Homes started in 1963, so they needed nurses. So that's where I started for a whole year. Then I went back to the field. But every time I came home, there was always a need for a nurse here at Calvary Homes. And that's where I would always continue my nursing. When I first moved here, I moved to Cathedral Hall. And that's where I lived for 20 years. And then I fell. And that did it. The next day they came to say, we have a bed available down in personal care. It was good for me because I got the extra help I needed. When I stand up, I need to hold on to the walker. I can't just go off by myself. I still have that weakness in some of my limbs. And I'm hoping maybe someday I'll get that conquered, but right now I need help. In no time, the nurse was right there and got me up off the floor, and it was wonderful to get that attention right away. I just thank the Lord.
My mom's life was impacted by coming to Calvary Homes in just the way my dad planned that it would be. She was well taken care of, and she had everything she needed, no matter what her illness was. She never accepted the fact that her body was frail, that her mind wasn't working the same, that she was not the same Ruth that she had been before. And so she was not happy. But Calvary Homes provided her with a loving and supportive environment. The nurses would take care of her, they would interact with her, they would laugh with her. Everything was taken care of for her, and we had an easier time because we knew that Mom was being taken care of. We knew that she had excellent care and people that really truly cared about her. We didn't have that awful, awful burden. So the impact was much farther than just my mom.
God works in mysterious ways. My mom had a medical crisis, and we had her in the emergency room, and she had a lot of things that were happening, and we had to find a place for her. By the grace of God, we just happened to find Calvary. And we called, and they made a place for my mother. She needed skilled care at the time, and then she was able to go into the high-functioning dementia unit. They have so been there for us, and I just know we wouldn't have my mom now if it wasn't for the care of everyone that's been here and walked this path with us. I can't say enough about the staff here. They're like family to her, you know, and I don't feel bad if I'm not here every second because I know how they feel about my mom. They don't look at where you come from or what you have. They just open their heart to my mom just from us calling and asking for help.
They always say, have a good day, have a nice afternoon, have a nice evening. And they mention your name. It's just so nice. I just enjoy it as you go up and down the hallway.
If something happens to one or the other of us, we can go over to healthcare. The other one can stay here, and we're close. We can visit each other. So to us, that was a very important item.
I know that she will be secure for her entire life, from here to glory.
Mom and Dad loved the Lord, and the environment here was so in step with that. They felt very comfortable here, and that was a large part of the decision to come to Calvary.